Excuse us, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2.
Thanks for inviting me.
Cheers! And next to me is someone who's wearing glasses as well.
Very bright.
He just tried to match with my style. Today, I have my friend here. His name is Rob Booth.
Hello, nice to meet you all.
So I met Rob a few years ago when he was on exchange in Hong Kong, and we just managed to keep our friendship going.
Just about.
I was in the UK. I made a video about why English people, they don't like to shower, and I said I stay in one of my friend's place.
Staying in one of my very good friends' house, he doesn't shower before he goes to bed.
That's Rob Booth.
Me. Not as weird as everyone might think. I shower in the mornings, don't worry, I am clean.
Rob, where are you from?
London.
Today we have a little challenge.
Sure.
So Rob will have to teach me or test me with 5 English phrases. And I'll test Rob with 5 of my Chinglish or Chinese expression translated into English. The reason I'm filming this episode is because I want you guys to learn some colloquial language.
Yes.
And expressions that only English people would speak.
This is it. In Britain, we're a big fan of using language to convey different messages that might not seem obvious. We're not a fan of the literal. We prefer to talk, you know, with metaphors and...
You don't need it to be Christmas to know when you're sitting next to a turkey.
To use language as a tool to excite and inspire.
We shall never surrender!
You know, maybe you want to tell your friends something that you don't want people around you to know.
A lot of secrets in the UK. So we'll do 5 expressions each.
So whoever gets the most points wins.
If Robert loses, I'll make him try pig intestine. Ooh.
Yeah. So Torres is going to have to phone my mum. He's going to have to get into conversation every phrase that I test him upon. So he's met my mum, they're good friends. She might come out of this thinking Torres is completely mad.
Oh, Georgia's at the background. What did you drop, Georgie?
Hi, just making my lunch.
Written my first one for Rob. I think this one is quite easy, especially you've studied in China before.
Well, I feel like you're setting me up for a fall now.
Add oil.
Oh, okay, I think I know this one, yeah. So add oil is to cheer someone on. Go on, you can do it.
Alright, I'm not off to a good start. Leave in the comment section whether you use the word add oil in Singapore or Malaysia. I'd love
Interesting
to know.
question.
Alright, go.
As always, asking it. Torres Pitt asks interesting questions. Is that visible?
Just read it to me.
Okay.
A few sandwiches short of a picnic. My first guess.
Yeah, go.
It's a bit like Chinese saying, I guess, 萬事俱備，只欠東風.
Oh.
The picnic is ready, just a few sandwiches away, so everything is ready, but some components are missing to complete a great picture.
Well, that all sounds very nice, Torres, but unfortunately it is completely wrong.
Give me a context.
Oh, what do you think about Harry? Oh, he's alright, but a few sandwiches short of a picnic.
Someone is almost perfect, but not there yet.
No. So I think you might have to start ringing my mum, mate. Yeah, chuck it away, get rid of it. So a few sandwiches short of a picnic means that Harry, my made-up friend, is not that clever. So he's missing a few essential items.
That's what I meant!
No.
Something that's not so perfect, but so close to being perfect.
But it means that he's not very clever. Negative, yeah. In a big way, negative. Similar ones would be he's a few baubles short of a Christmas tree, or you know.
Can I say a few sunglasses short of a Torres Pitt?
Love it, yeah, love it.
Okay, well, can it be anything, or it has to be sandwiches and picnic?
There's like well-known ones, but yeah, if you came up with a new one like that, I think people would know what you're talking about.
Bro, my audience would love to see you with those sunglasses.
Yeah. Oh. I'm massively disappointing.
Yeah, put them back on it.
People mountain, people sea.
Take that, Rob.
So people is mentioned twice in it, so I think people's quite an important part of it. So from the mountains to the sea is a great distance. I think maybe it means that, you know, people are everywhere.
Shut up! Mate, you knew it.
Yeah.
You knew it. Now it's just not fair for me. I think we're going to have to reduce.
Yeah, to be fair, Troy, you speak English.
But the thing is, you're saying how easy it is for me. You speak English. I don't speak Chinese.
You do. You just spoke Yanshan Yanhai.
Yeah, but okay, I learned it for a little bit. I lived in Beijing for a year.
So, but a lot of foreigners, they go to Beijing, they complain about the air pollution. Did you have a problem with that?
I didn't have any problems, no. I mean, sometimes it was quite polluted. Most of the year, Beijing's blue skies.
What's the second one?
Okay, so this one I think is slightly easier than the last one.
Bee's knees.
Yeah. So I can give you some context if you'd like.
Yeah, please.
That chocolate is the bee's knees.
That chocolate is the bee's knees.
Can I say that girl is the bee's knees?
You could, yeah.
They have short legs. The bee's knees, they touch on something quite sweet and hence pretty good, so it means something that's amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh!
Yeah. You're doing the same as I did with the people mountain, people sea, aren't you?
But I promise you I didn't know.
Okay. It just means it's the same as like, oh, it's the cat's whiskers. Oh, so they both mean that something's brilliant, something's wonderful.
Sometimes I wonder, do you actually use phrases like this? For example, add oil and people mountain, people sea, we use it in our daily expression.
All of these ones, bee's knees I've used quite a lot.
Ah, 2-1.
2-1, yeah.
Back in the game.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous now.
A little air ghost.
So is it linked to Guala then?
I will say that.
Here's what I'm thinking. Someone, they come in, they're not very friendly, but they're not harmful, putting up a big fuss.
Yeah.
But they're not actually bad.
You're not right.
Oh.
So it means someone that's a bit of a cheapskate, not very generous with their money.
Okay, so you've got this one to get even. So this one is perhaps my favourite one.
Okay.
And it is without doubt the most, I suppose, colloquial.
Do you say it?
I say it.
Does your mum say it?
If I said it, my mum would know exactly what I mean.
Okay.
Would you have a look at his barnet? Barnet.
Barnet.
Yeah.
What's a barnet? A shed?
This is the question. I can't tell you, can
But
I?
I don't know what a barnet is. Georgia, do you know what a barnet is?
I don't know what barnet is.
Oh, every English person would know.
Barnet to me sounds like a little shed that you would keep all your tools.
Are you familiar with Cockney rhyming slang?
Cockney is like a rough area in the UK, right?
I wouldn't
It's
say
like a rough accent.
Right, you're not doing it the way he speaks.
Cockney rhyming slang. So what it is was, like I said at the beginning, wanting to speak in a way that people who are not in the group can't understand you.
Okay.
So they came up with this way of speaking that is essentially 2 words after each other, and the second word rhymes with what you actually want to say. So Barnet is actually an area in North London. I'll tell you. Okay, so it's Barnet Fair.
Fair.
Rhymes with fur.
The hair.
Yeah, I didn't say it.
Barnet is hair.
Yeah. So would you have a look at his barnet? If you said that, the bloke would probably have a funny haircut or...
Are you sure I tell everybody in the UK they will understand?
100%.
I'm sure some of my audience, if they study in the UK, they would get that.
Or just get a very bad haircut, and then you'll probably hear people say it.
Add salt, add vinegar. Or some people, they say add oil, add vinegar. So it could be salt or oil.
Completely different meaning to the original add oil though, right?
Has nothing to do with add oil.
I reckon someone who does everything massively over the top. Maybe he's very flashy. Maybe he's always like waving how much money he's got around.
That's a very good guess, but completely wrong. Means you're adding some make-up parts to a real story.
Okay. So this one, I think it's pretty good. I think this is a great one. Very useful.
Bob's your uncle.
Yeah.
Because I always hear English people say Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
Yeah.
Something that's like, ooh, I've done it. Like, great, it's good to go, Bob's your uncle.
You're knocking on the right door, but no one's answering it.
Okay, so do I get 0.5 point?
I'll give you 0.5, yeah. So there has to be an element of working something out. That's something that's actually far more simple than you previously thought. Can't, because I've got homework to do. And you say, oh, I've already done that homework. You can just copy mine. And I'll say, oh yeah, Bob's your uncle. Ready?
My last one.
Okay.
It's called chicken feather garlic skin.
Oh. Taking the skin off the garlic, quite laborious. The meaning of this one, and if I get this right, then I'm...
You win.
Victorious.
Yeah.
And you will have to do the terrible...
Calling your mom.
Yeah, what's your favourite?
It's not, I love calling your mom.
Yeah. People around the world would kill for the opportunity.
Yeah.
I think it's... You've got to do a difficult task before ultimately getting the goods or getting the thing that you want.
Wrong. When we say something is chicken feather and garlic skin, we talk about something just doesn't matter. Don't even bother spending time on it. What is it? Hank Marvin.
Hank Marvin. So, what it is, I'd say, oh, Torres, I'm Hank Marvin.
You hung over.
Nope.
Because I have no idea. Oh, Georgie. Can I have Georgia to help me with the last one?
Is it Cockney rhyming slang?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Cockney rhyme.
But
it's
these
one
are
of
always
those.
hard.
Yeah, which means you can work it out, doesn't it? How are you? I'm Hank Marvin.
Great.
I'm great.
There's a famous guitarist in England called Hank Marvin. Oh, hello.
Starving.
Hey!
Hey!
Marvin, how did you get
Well, I
that?
was just going through the alphabet. Barvin, Carvin, Darvin, Larvin, and then I was like, Sarvin, starving.
I'm Hank Marvin. I'm starving.
So does that mean I won? Because Georgia
do you
helped
mean?
me answer it.
No. No, I don't
You
think so.
lost, mate.
No, that's
Oh no! Yes! To be honest, team effort. I got the point. I get 5.5. You get 0.5. So you guys are actually equal.
Ooh. That's an interesting one. I'm quite happy to eat the pig intestine.
No, I'm quite happy to call your mom.
Yeah, right, let's do both.
Hello, Robert.
Hi, Liz, it's me, it's Torres, it's not Rob.
Torres, my friend.
Oh, where are you at the moment?
I'm home in my dining room.
Just currently, I'm a few sandwiches short of a picnic. I'm quite a naughty boy right now.
Do you know what that actually means? That saying?
It means I'm not quite clever. Yes, but while he had some comments, negative comments to my intelligence, I also thought his bar net wasn't so nice.
Is Barnet fair? We remembered that he'd had some pretty good haircuts in Hong Kong. Is that not the case anymore?
I don't think he thinks the barbers in Hong Kong are bee's knees. We were filming a YouTube video, which we'll send you the link for viewing pleasure. And my camera was out of battery, and then Rob just rocked up with a camera, and I thought, Bob's your uncle, Rob. What time is it in the UK now?
16 minutes past 9 a.m.
I hope you had your breakfast and you're not too Hank Marvin.
Love you loads, Mum. See you soon.
See you, Liz.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. I think I did well in there.
You did really well.
I think I did well. There's nothing more important than learning them and then implementing them.
Use it or lose it.
You learned all these phrases today, and guys, just go out in the street and talk to your English friends and ask them how their barnet's looking like. Time for your little pig intestine. Alright guys, it's at time. Before we move on to look at Rob enjoying the infamous Chinese delicacy of pig intestines, I want you to acknowledge that this part of the video is sponsored by Lingoda, which is a platform for language learning, and they are based in Europe. I've always believed that the quickest way to learn a language is by speaking with the native people. Therefore, I'm giving a special shout out to Lingoda. They provide a platform where you can sign up anytime, anywhere, to speak with the native teachers there. One of their missions on the platform is to help students learn and speak the language every day. And they've taken this to a whole new level by organizing an event called the Language Marathon. And you'll get 100% of the tuition fee refunded back to your account if you attend the class every day for 3 months. That's called the full marathon. If you don't have a lot of time or you're quite busy with your schedule, you can also join their half marathon, which also lasts for 3 months, but you only have to take 15 classes per month, and you will get 50% of your tuition fee back at the end of the marathon. I've taken one of their classes in French, and I thought it was amazing because you could actually interact with the teacher, and the teacher gave you a feedback at the end so you can monitor your progress. And don't worry if you're not too good or if you're intermediate, because you get to choose the courses based on your ability and fluency. There are courses for French, German, Spanish, English, and business English. And to join the marathon is very easy. Just make sure you pay a €49 deposit before the 9th of September to secure your spot. Spots are limited for this promotion. And don't forget, I have a voucher code in the description box, and if you use my voucher code, you get €10 off. It's true, you get 100% refund if you attend every class and be attentive in class. And over the years, more than 15,000 people have joined the marathon, and I really believe in the power of language as a tool to connect with the outside world. Most importantly, before you sign up for the marathon, please familiarize yourself with the terms and conditions they have. Link in description box. And yeah, let's look at Rob and his pig intestines. Let's go.
1, 2.
What do you think of that?
Smells like ham. 漂亮.
漂亮.
It's not the flavour's not too bad, but I don't really like the consistency of it.
Pig intestine soup.
Nice spice.
Oh, do you like it?
I don't like it, but the spice is okay.
Up a tree.